Active Investor here, bringing you another independent analysis. This time we're taking a look at ticker symbol RLYP. That's Relypsa Incorporated. The chart we have here today is a one-day chart. Each candlestick on this chart representing 1 day of trading. We go back to the first of the year, so we have all the data from 2016 here. Pretty good stuff. And I want to first get out of the way our pivot points. So you'll notice that the pivot points don't go all the way across, kind of unnecessary. And I was actually trading this a bit. Starting from this area here, actually it caught my attention on this initial candle. I remember that day, it was about halfway through the day, and they released some news midday. You don't see that happen too often. This thing got shot up in price, was halted for volatility more than once, if I recall correctly, and it hit that high of about $26. About, a month or so later, weeks to a month later, came all the way back down to about $14, right around the range it was trading at before, 13 or so. But it made a leg up, made some higher lows here, but then kind of sloped down a bit. But once again, we have some higher lows here. So the trend is up again. We had those lows, and then we fell off a bit here, but didn't fall all the way back down to that $14 range. And we are progressing on our way back up again. So we can actually ignore these pivot points for now since we are way above that channel. I'm only going to write down the areas that we have right there. So going from the top, that first pivot point we're looking at is 2410. The next one we're looking at is going to be 2345. Next one after that, you're going to be looking at 23. And then we have 2240. Two more to go. 2150. And finally we have $20.70. 2070. Actually, I'm kind of cutting it close. I'm going to make that one right here. 2070. So 2410. 2345, 23 even, 2240, 2150, and 2070. Lines are so close together, I can't really put them any further than that, any closer than that. I guess, we could kind of put some lines. I don't know if that'll be easier to see or not, but yeah, well, that's what we'll do. There we go. One more. So those are the pivot points that we're looking at today. Now today it started off really well. Unfortunately, it didn't hold the momentum. We had a nice spike right at the open. Well, actually, let me correct myself. Right at the open, within 15 minutes of the open, we actually kind of fell down, bounced right off that $20.70 pivot point, and bounced our way up, broke above the 2150 pivot point, and couldn't quite make it to the 2240 area. We got denied at the high of the day, 2198. So there's some intraday resistance right around 2190 to $22. And then we ended up closing all the way down there at about $21 and, well, $20.92 to be more specific. So not the best day for RLYP. These last two candles, not too great. You can see we had some pretty high wicks on top, and we closed kind of almost at the very bottom. So not the best candles. At the same time, we did just go, we just did have a bullish cross on the moving averages, the 10 period crossing over the 20 period. That's that purple line crossing over the 20 line, and we're still well above the 50 period moving average on the daily. So the trend is still looking pretty good. We are still overbought. Where we went overbought was right around the start of July. So pretty good uptrend since July. We went from about $18 to where we're currently trading at about almost $21, so not bad at all. Ideally, what we'll see happen, if it does continue to pull back, is a pullback to that $20.70 area, and we can make some lows there. If we do have support there, with still much higher lows than the range we were at back here at the start of the month, right around $16. So not too shabby at all, 16 to 18, and making some new lows around 2070 or so would be very good, and then we can just kind of work our way up there, make some higher lows. But really, let's make that line go back. But really, if this thing wants to stay bullish, we just kind of need to stay above this trading range. This range right here, let me highlight it. Well, it's not really a highlight, but you know what? That's actually going to be good enough because it gives us an idea. So we want to stay above this black box. That was the old range, so as long as we can kind of make some lows somewhere between here, even if it isn't on the support here, there'll still be higher lows and we'll still be in pretty good shape, but ideally we find support up here. So the RSI is looking good, the averages are looking good, higher lows are looking good. The only thing that's looking shaky are those candles, but aside from that, you know, the movement's been kind of choppy in general. We had these lows and these lows, higher, and then lower low, lower low, lower low, and now a higher low. So pretty choppy movement, but let's see what it does. Catch you guys in the next video. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave a message down below. I'll take a look, and if not, you're welcome to sign up to our chat room at activeinvestors.net. We'll see you there, or we'll see you in the next video. Either way, we look forward to that discussion. Have a good one.